Hello and welcome to Talking Toffee. This is one of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to, of course, get together and discuss all things Everton. But between me and you, it's probably the best place on YouTube. I just have to say that now because there's other places for you to go and discuss Everton, but this is the best place, so stick around with me. Anyway, no, I just wanted to, on a serious note, I wanted to say thank you for your continued support. Had some really nice things said to me with regards to the vlog over the last few days. So that's, I appreciate that, and that's mainly why I put these things together. To as a representation of Everton on YouTube, but also for support and it's just nice to know that people appreciate what I'm doing. So thank you for that, and thank you for the comments underneath the Rooney vlog and the interaction. It's been great so far. So really do appreciate it. But obviously, I wanted to talk about the encounter today with Queen's Park Rangers down in West London, South West London, West London. That London. Everton went down to that London today to take on QPR, and who were bottom of the league. And you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, it should be an easy 3 points here, Blues, but it never is. This is the Premier League. I mean, yesterday Norwich shat all over Arsenal's parade and took them apart at Carrow Road, didn't they? And won 1-0. So who saw that coming? So this is the Premier League. This is what happens. But what are your thoughts on the encounter then? First of all, Pinar now got a red card today. Received a red card. The first challenge, fair enough. The second, he made a challenge just not long before he actually got sent off, and it was a header. I can't remember who it was against, and he just ran straight into the back of whoever it was. I didn't make any attempt to go for the ball, and I thought he was probably going to get a second yellow there, but he didn't. And then the second yellow he actually got wasn't as bad as the one that he should have got, bizarrely. But anyway, either way, he's suspended for the derby now. Thoughts on that? Phil Neville in the middle. How long? I sound like a broken record, but how long are we going to have to, to talk about Phil Neville, or a lack of performance from Phil Neville? It seems to me like the other lads now don't really have that much confidence in him, and whenever he plays, we lack confidence as a side, and things are a lot more slower, and he miss pass. I love Phil Neville, but I can't make any more excuses for him. I think for the derby, however much we're all a bit reluctant, hopefully Gibson and Fellaini will be back, but however much we're a bit reluctant to throw Heitinger in there, I think we're gonna have to go with him, because I don't think Phil Neville's a good idea. I mean, the first goal, he said on his Twitter today that the rest of the lads are getting a bus home and he's walking. The goal, he completely misread the ball, schoolboy error, and it's ran past him. But what are your thoughts on Phil Neville? Other aspects of the game, Coleman was probably, I thought Coleman was quite good, to be honest with you. Jagielka gets man of the match from me, but Seamus Coleman. One thing as well, why did Moyes break up Coleman and Morelos and Pinar and Baines? Why did he set out differently? I mean, I'm no expert on Queen's Park Rangers' side, but surely there was a reason for that, and what was it? If you can tell me, that'd be great. Leighton Baines, or Leighton Beans, as we like to call him on this show. Leighton Baines, one of the worst performances I've seen in Baines from Leighton in an Everton shirt since he's been with us, obviously. But I'm not going to get on Leighton's back, because he's fantastic and he's outstanding for us. But poor performance from him today. So overall, what are your general thoughts on the encounter? I think looking back now, we're quite happy to get away with the point. The point was we survived with that one, because so many times we've seen those games when especially after we conceded the first one, they absolutely hammered us for the next 10 minutes. So we're actually quite lucky, I think, to come away with a point. And the derby's coming up this week. I'm going to be making a big deal about that with the vlogs. So I'll be up the game, so hopefully I'll bump into a few of you. But yeah, what are your thoughts on today's encounter? If you went to the game, being a guardian of Everton and being a fellow a fellow good blue, I want to make sure that all of you got there and got back to Liverpool wherever you were going safe. So let me know that you did. And what was it like in terms of atmosphere down there today? Unfortunately, couldn't be there. So tell me what the atmosphere was like as an Everton away day at QPR. But thank you for watching as always, and
come on, you fucking Blues.